No. Sportsmen aren't considered any at all for these
Look,
things. Have you not been around for the last year?
Well, lobby
Sports
to
is not.
FIFA. Lobby
Sports
to
is
FIFA.
not
the
the
jockeys that
priority.
came on as the jockeys that came on as Spark have a better chance than the footballer.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to provide their feedback on the latest happening in the world of sport. Now, analysts, the local players are suffering. Local football players are suffering, and we just want to zone in on it a little because there is constant lockdown and there is no notification or indication of when local football will start. And with World Cup and Gold Cup happening soon, World Cup qualifier and Gold Cup, we just want to look at zoning and the challenges that the local players are facing. But before we go into the details, we see that you have been watching and liking our videos. We also want you to be part of the Sports DTM family by clicking that subscribe button. If that subscribe button is still red, it means that you have not yet subscribed. So just click that button and welcome to the Sports DTM family. Analyst, local football in danger. Brocky.
Yes, Kurt. Local football and footballers are in serious danger. The players have been crying out. They have been really facing a hard time. The clubs are crying. The coaches are crying. Players are saying that they have been losing their assets. They haven't really enjoyed any real money over, practically a year, and things have gotten real tough for them. And the local players have been frozen out of the national team. Somebody tried to get them into an illegal camp to get them going, but that didn't work out. And the local players are reeling with no light at the end of the tunnel, and things are just not looking good right now for the local player. It's not a good time to be a local player.
Ray, this must be worrying.
Yeah, it is very worrying, and I wonder what can be done though. So, there needs to be some understanding with the powers that be to actually see if they can have a camp. We tried it already. But let's go to the right channel and have one and hopefully get some fitness and some local based player touching and playing football in some shape or form. I know it's hard, but we have to consider that because we have a couple of games coming up and I can't see how a local based player would be selected and when would they be able to get training and stuff like that, So it's really troubling. It's really troubling.
Eddie, with the disaster risk management order in place, flights from England or the UK, there's no flight coming in Jamaica from England. So this means we can't host a local game because we're relying on the players who are playing in England to play for the Reggae Boys. Or is it that you say Fat Man can go out there and beat Bermuda?
Well, Kurt, it's still going to be difficult, because in terms of the traveling and all of that, and vaccine and the testing and all of that. So it would be best if you could have the games here, have the local players playing the games. But that's a no-go. So they have to look abroad and have some of these games outside of the country, right? Where players can be able to move around a little bit more easier. That's the UK players, and the rest of players from Europe can move around a little bit more easier. So I think that's the solution when it comes down to the games. Again, it's very rough on the local players. They won't get a look in, but that's just the way it is right now.
T-Got, local players in trouble.
I suspect that we still have a lot of lands in Jamaica, right? And farming is not out of style. So they can
Come on,
get their
man.
minds together.
You're saying the local players to become farmers?
Yeah, because guess what? You have to try something different. And I know some of those local players are not business minded. So guess what?
Come on.
Start planting some yam and banana and all these things.
This is the type of disrespect that local players get,
Yes.
Listen, man, watch the game, watch the 2022 World Cup on your nearest color TV. You understand? You know, go to a friend's house, you know, can watch it, watch the thing. So that is where it's at now, because guess what? It is what it is.
Boy, Ricky, when some people left Jamaica, you know, and forget about the struggles. You got why you don't come back to Jamaica come farm? You own land of Jamaica. Why you don't come back to Jamaica
Get
come
your
farm?
shovel on your home.
Come man, you have land here. But Ricky, we're gonna ignore the land, the farming story there.
Yeah.
All of them better than that, right? So we need opportunities for them locally.
Yeah, man. I believe the local ballers they have promise, and we haven't seen the extent of what they can do, especially since the pandemic, and they have been basically off the radar. We have not seen what they can do, and if given, I think we should give them the opportunity to at least, you know, play some friendly matches, get some match fitness. Basically, the ministry said that sports is gonna be open, but with the announcement of the Prime Minister, I think everything is gonna get shut down again. So it's gonna be rough for the boys in terms of match fitness. The only thing they're going to have to do is to ensure that since they are professionals, we are expecting them to try and keep some level of fitness, do their own jogging, do their own ball drills and stuff like that. So yeah.
And hungry stomach.
But Brookie, we know the ballers are not well paid in Jamaica. What them can do?
Obviously, a lot of these players have to go put down football, park already for basically a year already. They have nothing else for them, have mouths to feed, they have obligations. All that is left for them right now is to take up a full-time job. Football just won't cut it for them. We can't see the end of the pandemic anytime soon. It just looks like having been frozen out of the sporting arena, the employment line on the sport, they have to find some other means of employment. Otherwise, they're going to get themselves in trouble.
Eddie, what the baller them can do right now?
Well, it's always difficult to tell a man that, you know, you have to stop from doing what you love, you know. They have the passion for football, and it's really difficult for them in these times. But as Brookie said, you might have to go look a 9-to-5 job. You know, you have mouths to feed, you have bills to pay. So you need some other form of income. I'm not sure about the farming, as what T got say, but try and do something, you know. Try to make that bread somehow. You have to survive.
Ray, farming is a terrible option.
No, of course, farming is not a terrible option. So I'm only answering in regards to farming. But for football to go farming, not necessary. You know, I'm more taking it from another angle. For the footballers that, you know, Whitmore would like in the camp, you know, hopefully, you know, let them skip the line. Let them skip the line and probably get the vaccine early so them can join the camp. And you won't have that so much of an issue. So that's one thing to consider. I know it's not easy because, you know, that then probably earmark some other persons like the teachers.
The Prime Minister said there will be no skipping of lines. So I'm sorry. We love the sport, but no skipping of the lines. I'm sorry, local ballers.
The line of farm yet.
Because I'm more problem that you're going to put yourself in.
The problem is, Eddie, there was never a line to begin with.
Lobby through FIFA then. If so necessary, lobby through FIFA, forget it then. You know,
some batches, yeah.
The line of footballers. The line of farm yet, Eddie. So on Thursday we'll hear of the line. But so right now, where you're lobbying for the ministry to put the ballers closer to the top.
Yeah, probably fourth row, but just some players that will play line. But yeah, so I almost feel like
line. Okay.
No. Sportsmen aren't considered any at all for these things. Have you not been around for the last year?
Well, sports is not.
The jockeys that came on as the jockeys that came on as Spark have a better chance than the footballers.
Are the horses?
Just leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Tigat, you support this, putting the ballers at the front of the line?
all right, this is my take. All right. Growing up, I used to love football, but my brothers used to tell me, Tyrone, you need to go to school, try get an education because something might happen and you can't play ball again. All right. Adrian can be a witness. We play ball every day, morning, noon, and night. We were wishing that we could go to England, over the Europe and play some football, It never worked out. You understand? Right now, Adrian have a nice, comfortable job as his family and stuff like that. Me, likewise. So if these guys, you understand, never get proper education and stuff like that, it just now go cut it for them. Them have to go take up the farming thing. You understand? Them have to go plant something to survive. Because they now go put them above the line. They now go first, second, or third row. You understand? Because they're just an average Jamaicans. You understand? And the ministry is going to look at it. The ministry going to look at it and say, guess what? You have ballers overseas, so use the ballers them overseas. You understand? So guess what?
We always prefer import rather than export, right?
Right. So import the ball. So I'm sorry. As my colleague said, the arse have a better chance. So I don't know. I don't know. Farming, take it up, man. Take it up. Country gonna need some people with food and all them things there. So take it up.
There you have it, sports DTM fans. Another episode of Sports Down the Middle. The analysts gave their view on the struggles of local football and the local footballers. We want to hear your views, right? So leave your comment in the comment section below. Ballers out there, don't give up hope. Jamaica Premier League has great plans and they're just waiting on the green light to start. There are lots of sponsors on board and they're just waiting on the authorities to say go ahead. So don't give up hope. Football will start soon, we hope, right? But authorities, the players are struggling. We have heard players saying that it is extremely sad to tell their kids that I cannot find food for you to eat. So there are real struggles out there and we're speaking directly to you. Think about it. Think about the struggles that these footballers and other sports persons are facing right now. We need some decisions, we need some positions, we need to get something going so that the people can feed them family. It is just going on for too long. We know it is rough at this time, we're in the middle of a pandemic, but other countries have gone ahead and done it. And it's not beyond Jamaica to do it. We are people who can fight with heart, mind, and spirit. So we're speaking to you, authorities. Do something for the baller them now. Do something for the local ballers. Do something for the athletes. Do something for sport. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and join the Sports DTM family. Be blessed.
Go and hold it, ballers.